The kitchen remodel project was a major project. After checking around, we went to Featherstone, and we were so glad we did. There was electrical work, plumbing, enlarging a doorway, and of course all the cabinets, countertops, and fixtures. The minute I walked in the door at Featherstone, I knew I was in the right place. Featherstone coordinated every aspect of the project, the whole thing. They made it easy. And I can't say enough about how much we appreciated the personal attention Featherstone gave us.
Menke Automotive is your new neighbor in central Wisconsin. So now you've got a friend in the auto business. Menke Automotive prides ourselves on having happy employees because happy employees make for happy customers. When you need a new Buick, GMC, or Mazda, expert service, precision body work, or just a hot cup of coffee, come in and get to know us at Menke Automotive at the old Fred Miller location on Grand Avenue in Schofield. Menke Automotive, your new neighbors in central Wisconsin.
Straight ahead, the Potawatomi Museum in Forest County has a new addition. We'll show you the newly renovated museum. Plus, Wausau's mayor was in our nation's capital today. We'll explain what she discussed. And we'll introduce you to a local dentist who's easing people's fears of going in for a checkup. We'll have the details as your local news starts right now.
News Watch 12 with Jessica Jukic and Conrad Sapinski.
Good evening and welcome to News Watch 12 at 5. I'm Jessica Jukic. The Forest County Potawatomi community unveiled their renovated museum today following several years worth of planning and a few setbacks. News Watch 12's Kyle Pozorski joins us with more. Kyle?
Well, Jessica, from conception in 2018 through to today, it has been 5 years since the remodel museum has been in the works. Tribal members I spoke with say that while there have been setbacks along the way, it's all worth it to them and all who will enter those doors.
Previous museum was very informational.
Museum Director Donald Keeble says that now, after a years-long process, the Potawatomi Museum is completely changed.
The tribe has progressed so much in the past 10, 20 years that we wanted to add in.
The freshly remodeled museum houses new interactive language displays, a replica canoe, full-size wigwam, theater, and historic timeline of the Forest County Potawatomi.
And we have so many tribal members that are succeeding today that we wanted to recognize everybody.
Through a series of small focus groups and meetings, the tribe was able to bring to life the historic culture of the Potawatomi.
Leadership and elders have a big role in what you're able to see here today.
Heather Van Zyl, Vice Chair of the Forest County Potawatomi, says the museum can now assist in teaching everyone about the tribe's past.
We believe in the importance of sharing our culture with different communities and being able to relate and develop good relationships. Our tribal members are very satisfied with the renovations.
Keeble says that while the museum honors the past generations, the way children can now learn the tribe's history through the interactive displays will continue on what their ancestors started.
This is a building block for our kids to take and also put their own history in when it comes to that day.
I'm sure we'll get feedback along the way, as expected with any renovation or any museum, and that's a good thing. You know, we're always going to be making changes due to our culture evolving.
The Forest County Potawatomi Museum is now open to the public Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and is located inside the Cultural Center and Library building. Reporting in the studio, Kyle Pozorski, Newswatch 12.
Thank you, Kyle. We had some lingering snow showers today. What can we expect this weekend?
Yes, we did, Jessica. Another round of snow moved in, kind of like yesterday. It's going to get a little bit better now. We're going to be a bit dry, but now we get cold. Bundle up, Jessica, and get ready for the cold, folks. Taking a look outside right now. Cloudy skies, a couple of flurries still lingering in the area. For the most part, most of that heavier snow is now in Michigan. So most of that is long gone, and now we're going to start to slowly clear up. Visibilities are still a little bit low. We do have 9 miles here in town. Just up north, though, Eagle River, Lando Lakes have visibilities of around 5 miles and 3 miles in Eagle River. So that's how you know there is still some snow showers in the area. Temperatures earlier today we're near our average, I would say. Lower to mid-20s for the most part across the state. Even a couple of 30s. Look at Eau Claire coming in at around 30 degrees. Same thing closer to the Rapids. Down south as well. Right now, though, sun has set and we are cooling down. Today's going to be that first night where we really get cold. Temperatures are going to start to move in, those really cold Arctic temperatures, and they're going to be here for a long time. So enjoy these temperatures while they last, maybe the next 3 hours before it gets very, very cold. Some teens and 20s in the area right now. Tonight, though, we're going to continue to cool down. We'll be hovering close to 0 degrees. Jessica?
Today's snow caused hazardous conditions for drivers in southern Wisconsin. Dozens of vehicles were involved in a crash on I-39 and 90. The crash happened around 12:30 today. The interstates were completely closed for several hours between Janesville and Beloit. This video was recorded from the Wisconsin Department of Transportation's road cameras. The Rock County Communication received reports that between 20 and 50 vehicles may have been involved in the accident. One injury has been reported so far. A jury has found a Wausau man guilty of first-degree intentional homicide for the murder of his infant son in January 2021. 41-year-old Ronnie Lofton was found guilty of first-degree intentional homicide and misdemeanor bail jumping. In January 2021, Lofton's 3-month-old son died. Police say that the boy had 21 rib fractures in various stages of healing when he died of blunt force trauma. Court records show that Lofton will be in court again on February 1st, and that's when a judge will schedule a sentencing date. Authorities are investigating a deadly snowmobile crash in Phillips. The Vilas County Sheriff's Office says the crash happened just before 2:30 p.m. on Thursday. Authorities say the snowmobile had gone off the trail and hit a tree on the trail near marker 920. First responders tried saving the 59-year-old snowmobiler, but they say he died at the scene. Their name has not been released until the family is notified. The Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources is investigating that accident. The Oneida County Sheriff's Office released the name of a snowmobiler who was killed in a vehicle crash Thursday night. Authorities say 57-year-old Michael Green from Oak Lawn, Illinois, was killed in that crash. The Sheriff's Office says the crash happened on Highway 47 and Bridge Road in the town of Newbold. Authorities say a group of snowmobilers were crossing 47 from the east to west. They say Green was the last snowmobiler in the group and was hit by a southbound vehicle. Authorities have not released the name of the driver who hit him, but they were treated for minor injuries. A portion of the highway was closed during the investigation. The Wisconsin DNR is reminding snowmobilers to drive safe when out on the trails. So far, there have been 5 snowmobile deaths just this month so far. All of the deadly crashes involved single adult operators between 42 and 68 years old. 4 of the 5 people who died were men. The DNR is reminding snowmobilers to never drink and drive. They say last winter, alcohol was involved in 70% of the 23 snowmobiling deaths. They're also asking drivers to stay on marked trails and look out for fences and tree stumps that may be on roadways. More information on snowmobile safety can be found on the DNR's website. Wausau Mayor Katie Rosenberg was at the White House today to discuss progress accelerating lead pipe replacements throughout the U.S. Today's summit was part of the White House announcing the Biden-Harris Get the Lead Out partnership. The partnership is expected to leverage existing efforts to meet President Biden's commitment to 100% lead-free drinking water. Mayor Rosenberg was invited to be one of the speakers during today's event. She discussed the challenges that she went through when she discovered that Wausau wells were contaminated with PFAS. Mayor Rosenberg says the city secured money through the American Rescue Plan Act and was able to work out with a consultant to find lead lines. She says Wausau has about 8,000 lead water lines that still need to be replaced.
Our consultant has helped us come up with a plan, and as we're looking at this, everything from the public street to the home to the meters, it'll cost about $10,000 each. So, it's just an $80 million issue over the next 15 years. But again, we want to do this faster. We want to make sure that we're doing this right.
Mayor Rosenberg says she hopes with the support from the White House, they can replace the lead lines faster. The entire discussion can be seen on the White House's YouTube page. Your oral health may be more important than you realize, but this can become a challenge when fear gets in the way of going to the dentist. Newswatch 12's Mohammed Abdulkawi spoke with some dentists in Land O'Lakes about overcoming dental anxiety. Mohammed?
Well, Jessica, from children to adults, dental phobia can affect anyone. And while a trip to the dentist may be terrifying for some people, it's important to realize that dentists are there to make sure your visit is as smooth as possible.
Dental phobia is very, very serious, especially to the people that have it.
From dental drills to needles, there's a lot of tools needed for dentists to clean teeth. But some people are afraid to receive that treatment due to dental phobia, something that Dr. Peter Schinderholt sees very often.
With a nickname like Painless, a lot of people come here because of our reputation of taking care of people that have high anxiety about dentistry.
This phobia can affect anybody, no matter how young or old they are. Dr. Laura Gall says there are many triggers, such as fear of pain, blood, or a bad experience.
We actually have a lot of adult patients that will tell us, back when they were younger, the dentist didn't even use anesthetics. So that can be very painful or numbing when they do treatments.
Overcoming dental phobia may be difficult, but it is crucial to visit the dentist annually for treatment.
You can actually have more difficulty or bigger procedures that you're needing when you come in because it's been a while, as if you were to just come in for maintenance, which is, usually very pain-free. But if you're getting into more treatment, more complex, you're looking at more numbing, more time in the chair, things like that.
A trip to the dentist may be terrifying for some. However, the father-daughter duo says there's nothing to be afraid of.
We try to maintain a relaxed atmosphere at all times. Try to make it as fun as possible.
We have tons of different things in the dental field to make you feel more comfortable based on what those different anxieties are. That's what we do. We're here to, help you and make sure you get the care that you need.
Dental phobia is something that will not just go away overnight. If you're experiencing any issues, be sure to discuss your fears with your dentist. Reporting in the studio, I'm Mohammed Abdulkawi, Newswatch 12.
Thank you, Mohammed. A tradition is coming back to Eagle River. We'll have a look at this year's winter regatta and what you can expect after weather with Conrad.
Add style to any room with Armstrong Flooring from Menards. Adiamo offers durable, self-adhering vinyl tile that performs beautifully in high-traffic areas, while its limited lifetime warranty gives you an extra sense of security. Adiamo 12x12 vinyl tiles are just $139 each. Show off your new flooring with Sylvania recessed lighting. Its ultra-thin design fits flush against the surface, making it quick and easy to install. Get a recessed Sylvania lighting for just $19.99 at Menards.
Save big money at Menards. At Chevy, the holidays mean going places and doing things you love to do with friends and family. Visit your local Chevy dealer, and when you find your red tag, you find your deal. Then make the most of your time with the people who matter most. Find new moments, find new roads. Well-qualified buyers get 1.9% financing on all 2022 Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups, or get $1,500 total cash allowance on this Silverado with a 2.7-liter engine. Plus, current Chevy owners get $2,500 cash allowance.
As a combat wounded veteran, I know how hard it is to come home and build a meaningful life. When I was in Iraq, our vehicle was hit. A rocket-propelled grenade exploded right under my seat. Traumatic brain injury, a fractured pelvis, severe burns. They didn't think I was going to make it. I had to learn to walk again and live with the scars, both visible and invisible.
DAV helps veterans like LaToya get the benefits they've earned. They help more than 1 million veterans every year in life-changing ways.
With DAV on my side, I was able to pursue my dreams. If my story can touch a heart, it can change a life. My victory is overcoming my wounds so I can help other veterans.
LaToya Lucas, may your victories inspire many more. Support more victories for veterans. Go to DAV.org.
Welcome back, guys. It is Friday. The weekend's around the corner, and I don't know if you know, but today is National Have Fun at Work Day. Let's do a little bit of a dance. It's also the weekend, so I am extra excited. We did have a little bit of snow earlier today, around 1.5 inches that fell, close to 2 inches in some spots. Right now, though, mostly cloudy skies. Do have a couple of flurries still lingering in the area. Most of that snow, that heavier snow, it is long gone. Now it's in Michigan, starting to move out of the area as well, into the Ohio Valley. So we are starting to clear up. We will continue to have some flurries tonight into the day tomorrow, but in general, we will be clear. Take a look now down south. Saturday into Sunday, we do have another low pressure system moving in. This one's going to bring a lot of snow, but down south, closer to Milwaukee, Madison area. Chicago is going to get several inches of snowfall. For us, though, we are in the clear. We'll just see some passing clouds, but this snow is going to stay just south of the Wausau area. Maybe Wausau is going to get a couple of flurries, but overall, most of that accumulative snowfall will be well south of that. So we are in the clear of this snow. That's going to be out of the area. And guess what? Now we are going to be in a very dry weather pattern the next week, and cold as well. Very cold temperatures all the way from Canada will be moving in. Like I said, a couple of flurries are still lingering, though. We are looking at maybe another trace of snow, 1/2 inch in some spots, especially up north and into the UP, where a little bit of that lake effect snow will continue to be in effect. And of course, down south, that low pressure moving in Saturday into Sunday, they're going to get several inches of snow, pretty much closer to Madison area. Temperatures are starting to cool down. Of course, the sun has set. It is winter, and we are cooling down. Cold Arctic temperatures are moving in tonight. That is starting today, and that's going to continue to be a trend for us the next 1.5 weeks, actually, with these very cold temperatures in the area. Right now, though, we do see a couple of teens up north, Eagle River, Lando Lakes, same story, 20 degrees here in town. Look at Green Bay, though. Big winters still hovering at around 30 degrees there. It's below freezing, so whatever snow is there is lingering in the area. Our average should be around 22, 23 for this time of year, so we were pretty much around that today. Our average low is around 3. We're pretty much going to hit around 0 today, so this is what we are supposed to be expecting for this time of year. But tomorrow, though, it is going to get much colder than that. Temperatures from Canada, all that colors, those purple, those dark purple colors up north, that's going to swing its way down. Not all the way down south to Florida like we had a month ago, but it is going to get very cold here in Wisconsin, especially in the Northwoods. Look at the temperature trend. These are high temperatures, folks. 9 degrees on Sunday. Look at Monday. Beginning of the work week, you're going to school, you're going to work. 1 below 0, that's going to be our high temperature. Low temperatures Monday night and Tuesday night will be close to 15 to 20 degrees below 0, of course, with a wind chill close to 30 below 0. So bundle up out there, folks, because dangerous cold temperatures will be in the area. Some spots will even see wind chills close to 35 below 0. Like I said, Sunday, Monday into Tuesday especially, that's when that colder air moves in. The coldest air of the season will be arriving Monday into Tuesday, and that's our wind chill forecast for the morning. So if you have anything to do Monday morning and Tuesday morning, get ready for all of those cold temperatures, because that is definitely en route. It is also very windy outside right now. Winds will start to die down, especially into the overnight hours and by tomorrow. Our 7-day outlook brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress does show those cold temperatures sticking around, but it will be very dry. Jessica?
Today's snow was causing issues for drivers. Traffic was at a standstill this afternoon in Kenosha County after whiteout conditions caused an accident along northbound I-41 and 94. The Kenosha County Sheriff's Department says at least 6 vehicles and 2 semis were involved in the crash. No major injuries were reported, and all lanes of traffic that were blocked are now moving slowly. Going on this weekend is the Phillips Winterfest. It's starting tonight. It's the luau at the community pool and Wando Light Walk at the Wisconsin Concrete Park. Tomorrow's events will include an ice fishing tournament, a snowshoe race, a snowmobile parade, bonfire, fireworks, and ice skating party. The fireworks will take place over Elk Lake at 7 p.m. More information on Winterfest can be found on the Phillips Chamber of Commerce website at phillipswisconsin.net. A tradition is returning to Sugar Camp this weekend, this time in a new format. The annual Winter Regatta at Pitlick's Resort in Sugar Camp has taken a twist and for the first time will be held in winter. Instead of the boat races from summers past, they'll be gathering on the ice for a variety of events. Gary Pitlick owns the resort and was happy that the new format has been received so well by the community.
Nobody likes to make those calls and ask for donations, but we have not had one business turn us down. A lot of business said, what do you need? How much do you need? How can we help? So it's just been fantastic.
Pitlick added he decided to keep the name from years past because it's always received some good turnout. Patrick Moore brought together independent leagues from across the U.S. for a competition.
Tying everything together to be able to do this. Ride snowmobiles, hockey, ride a sled to the hockey rinks, back up. To me, it's that's the piece.
Moore is one of many who come from the Chicago metro area for this weekend event. Players from Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, Minnesota, and New York are represented in the Pickup Hockey Showdown. The event runs through Saturday at Pitlick's Resort, and proceeds from the event will go to Sugar Camp Safety Committee. Bucks star Giannis is adding to his legendary career. After the break, we'll hear about his new nomination.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's $14 million sell-off is happening now. Millions of dollars of product must be sold. Save as much as 85% off while it lasts. Save 55% instantly on this Ashley Sleep Hybrid Mattress, now just $5.99 at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Real Estate Auction, Rhinelander, Wisconsin. Beautiful 3-bedroom home with attached garage, finished basement, blacktop drive, wraparound, composite deck, greenhouse, pole building, and more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Don't do that, Carl.
Musical guest, Lil Baby.
That's crazy.
My name is Thomas Magnum. I'm a private investigator. My buddies and I have helped those in need. It might get dangerous.
I have no doubt.
NBC News Watch 12. News from where you live.
Now get an Escape, Edge, or Explorer SUV with 0% APR financing for 36 months, only at your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers.
All your local news is just a swipe away with the new and improved Newswatch 12 mobile app. Download the app on all your devices for local news, school closings, full video newscasts, and more. Newswatch 12, news from where you live.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's $14 million sell-off is happening now. Millions of dollars worth of product arrived late and must be sold. Whirlpool microwaves now just $1.99. Amana washer and dryer pairs now just $9.99. Happening now at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Welcome back. High school basketball and hockey games are going on across the country today with only a few weeks left before the postseason starts. Newswatch 12, Saul Myers in 3 Lakes right now to give us a preview of one of those games. Saul?
That's right, Jessica. I'm here at 3 Lakes High School for the Blue Jays matchup against Prentice. Tip-off for this game will be at 5:45, and there will sure be action from all teams for this game. The Blue Jays are 10-3 on the season, riding a nice 3-game winning streak coming into this matchup. On the other side, Prentice is 8-6 and just came off of an impressive win over Phillips on Tuesday. Big scores to look out for this game are Jared Kaufman from 3 Lakes, who's averaging almost 15 points per game this season, and Ashton Makovsky from Prentice, who's averaging just under 8 points per game. Be sure to tune into the Friday Night Blitz tonight at 10 for highlights from this game, plus the girls later on. Reporting here live in 3 Lakes, I'm Saul Meyer, Newswatch 12.
Thank you, Saul. Milwaukee Bucks star Giannis Antetokounmpo has been named a team captain and a starter for the 2023 NBA All-Star Game. This is Giannis's 7th career All-Star selection. He passes Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the most All-Star selections in franchise history. LeBron James was announced as the other captain for the All-Star Game. Antetokounmpo is averaging a career-high 31 points, 12 rebounds, and a little more than 5 assists per game. This year's All-Star Game will take place on February February 19th and will be in Salt Lake City. We'll be back with the final check of the forecast.
Stay tuned to get a free pan from Granite Stone. Stuck on eggs, burnt on batter. You can scrub and scrape, but you can't escape the nightmare of your sticky pans. Introducing the Granite Stone Pan, the all-new durable non-stick pan. No butter or oil needed. Watch, we melted down these sticky candies in Granite Stone, and it just doesn't stick. We cooked a half a dozen eggs, bacon, cheese, and tomato breakfast with no butter or oil, and it just doesn't stick. Look, caramels, chocolate, and cheese. Unreal for any other pan, but not for Granite Stone. It just doesn't stick. Granite Stone will be the last pan you'll ever need because it's pressed from a solid aluminum disc for even heat conduction. Then coated 3 times with our durable Granite Stone finish. Granite Stone is metal utensil safe and won't scratch. And talk about non-stick. This salmon cooked skin side down with no added butter or oil just doesn't stick. This steak is perfectly seared just like the pros. And because Granite Stone is oven rated to 500 degrees, we bake this upside down pan pizza to perfection, and it just doesn't stick. Fire Flambe Delicious Cherries Jubilee. Plus it's PFOA free and 100% dishwasher safe. Call or go online to get your Granite Stone pan for the special TV discount price of just $19.99. Granite Stone is so durable it comes with a 10-year warranty. And with every order, you're going to get a Granite Stone single-serve egg pan absolutely free. It's the perfect size for personalized eggs, omelets, or frittatas that slide right out. It makes the best bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich quick. Yours absolutely free. We'll even ship your entire order free. That's right, free shipping. You get it all, an incredible value. Here's how to order.
To order, call 1-800-898-6703. That's 1-800-898-6703 or order online at buygranitestone.com. That's 1-800-898-6703. Call now.
Newswatch 12's Dan Hagan, Jessica Jukic, and meteorologist Jeff Weller bring you the news and weather of the Northwoods. Alongside the Newswatch 12 team, they are committed to the community and ensuring the local stories make headlines. The Newswatch 12 team works hard to deliver the most important news from where you live, as well as local weather reports. Watch Dan, Jessica, and Jeff weeknights on WJFW NBC 12.
The Milwaukee County Zoo has welcomed a new reptile. Say hello to giant green anaconda named Olive. Olive's 15 feet long and weighs 120 pounds and is the largest snake on record at the Milwaukee County Zoo. Green anacondas can grow up to 30 feet long and can weigh up to 550 pounds. Olive came to the zoo from Henry Vilas Zoo in Madison. That's a huge anaconda.
Yeah, no
Wow.
thank you, Jessica. I do not like snakes. I don't know about you, do you?
No, I'm not a fan of snakes. Some reptiles, I like geckos. They're cute. What about you?
I remember being, I would say maybe a crocodile. I was in Costa Rica like 4 years ago for a study abroad, and there was this one shot. There was like hundreds of crocodiles right under the bridge.
Cool.
That was really cool. Yeah. I do not like snakes, though. You made me look underneath. I was like,
You're like, oh no,
any
is there a snake here?
Yeah, no snakes. No snakes. But yeah, take a look outside. It is too cold for any snakes to be alive outside right now. But it is cloudy. We do have a couple of flurries in the area. For the most part, we are starting to look a lot better. We did have some snow earlier today. Around 1.5 inches of snow fell. Temperatures are starting to cool off. Like I said, that really cold Arctic air is starting to come in, and that arrives tonight, and that's going to